Hi guys, how's it going?
Or you think about something, obviously you're gonna figure out at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So, it's yo, y'all asking some good questions, yeah.
It's in the lab, bro.
In life, there's always steps to things, there's always kind of like instructions. So like not even artist perspective, but anything you want to do, like reaching goal wise, you gotta be consistent first. Oh man, gee, that's that's always a tough. I ask this question to myself all the time. Like, who do I really like? Like I listen to a lot of Playboy Cardi, so I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't really put him as like I put him as top 10, but not top five. You know what? I'm gonna put Logic as top five. I'm gonna put Logic as top five, 100%.
Because his lyrics, right? His lyrics and stuff,
Yeah,
lyricism.
so listening to Logic definitely helped me have different rhythms, like a more faster rhythm. So studying under him was definitely beneficial and was definitely great. I'm gonna put MF Doom as number five though.
MF Doom. Okay, yes, sir.
Solid list.
Appreciate that. It's always so hard.
All right. So, what is personally to you, or like you feel for everybody? What are challenges and hardships of being a local artist and trying to become that mainstream artist one day?
Great. That's a great question. So, one of the challenges as an artist, I would say, is from where you start because, like, you can't kind of help where you start from. For me, I'm actually in a small town that, like, there's no artists from my town, so it's a lot harder to kind of like branch out and kind of really picture yourself on that upper pedestal of like what I want to reach. So it's a lot of motivation and a lot of like dedication on like I really do want this. I really, And the hard thing about it is that I mean, some people will really mess with you, some people don't. You have to get to a certain status to be noticed. You have to get, to a certain degree of whatever you're doing to actually get the ball rolling. I would say the hardest thing is the consistency when you first start. Absolute most hardest thing, bro, because even like not even artist perspective, but anything you want to do, like reaching goal wise, you got to be consistent first. Other than like just like always want to do it, and then you're not, you're just like, I'll do it another time and I'll do another time. You got to be consistent with it first, bro.
You put the effort in.
Yeah, you put in what you get. Whatever you put in is whatever you're gonna get out. 100%.
For sure.
So, like, just a follow-up question, like, what's any advice to like kind of stay consistent or what keeps you motivated to keep going even through those like hard moments?
Good question, yo. A lot of good questions, yo. Let me see. So definitely writer's block and like a blockage of like creativity is like an artist's biggest thing, meaning like I don't know what else to make, or like I don't want to sound like him or him and him. um what I thought of, it's a journey and it's steps. How I kind of think about things in life, there's always steps to things, there's always kind of like instructions. So you know nothing's ever perfect. The biggest test are the times to when like your head is like, oh, you shouldn't do this or whatever. Like that's when you just go through with it, just keep doing it, because at the end of the day, you wanted to do it. Why you're gonna stop? You should have a purpose for it and a vision for it. If you don't have like a purpose or vision of why you're doing it, then like that tells you like just stop doing, because you're just doing it for whatever. You know what I mean?
And I have another question. It's like a little deep. So, what you think is preventing yourself? All right, let me say it one more time. What do you think is preventing yourself becoming a commercial mainstream artist?
Um, Overthinking a lot about simple things. The biggest thing about an artist, or like at least an quote unquote entrepreneur, that's what that's what you are. you're an ad, dude. You're a billboard. You're an ad. You gotta put yourself out there. But the thing is like how you're gonna put yourself out there.
Yeah.
How am I gonna how cause you look at trends on your phone. You look at trends on you got people doing the most outrageous things. And you're just like, well, I don't want to do that. So how am I gonna, get that type of attention they're getting. So like I mentioned before, it's all a process and steps because you're gonna figure it out. The more you think about something, obviously you're gonna figure out at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So, it's yo, y'all asking some good questions, yeah.
It's in the lab, bro.
So I know you've probably performed at like some places just throughout your career. What were like some favorite venues that you've like performed at over the course of your career?
I'd say one of my favorite venues was Soundbar here in Orlando. That's like kind of like my first venue that I actually like performed at. Getting that type of experience, even if you're doing a 7 o'clock show and only 2 people are there, it's experience. It's another feeling on stage. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't really matter who's in front of you. It's always a different feeling when you're the subject. Like, for example, like boxing, right? When you're on the outside, you're just like, oh man, I could go in the ring, you know what I mean? And then like you can't even last like a couple, like you can't even last a minute.
You definitely get knocked out.
You know what I mean? So, it's so Soundbar definitely because it gave me that, that feeling of like, yo, like, I know that feeling of being on stage, and people, really listening to your music. Like, it's always a feeling of getting a step closer. Like, every time I do a venue and when it's over there, I'm always feeling like, okay, I'm still making the right steps. So, Soundbar is definitely always a venue I love to go to.
Did
Do
you
do
know they
anything to
moved?
like?
Oh,
Oh, my fault.
my bad. I was like, hold on. Look, do you know that they moved to another location?
Wait, huh?
They moved to another location now. So
Oh.
remember they is at the one downtown and then
Yeah.
they closed down. They have another location.
Really?
Yeah.
Where at?
I don't really know. I remember it's recent though. Like it's just brand new. But yeah, new soundbar.
Okay. Got you.
I was just gonna like ask, do you do anything to prepare beforehand?
For a show? Yeah. Nah. Honestly, I don't. I really don't. I feel like as an artist, you know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I mean? Like you can't be afraid of stage fright. Like that's the field you're in.
Yeah.
It's like trying to be a nurse and you're afraid of needles. Why are you a nurse?
All right.
I'm just because usually I'm with my friends and whatnot, G's there and whatnot. So you just get lit with things. You know what we did? Sometimes when I wait for my slot, remember the time we did the scooters, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had the electric scooters going around like downtown Orlando, and I was jumping over the ramps and everything.
And the cops were there too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So like currently now, what is your preferred music taste?
Now, it's so versatile, yo. Y'all gonna it's gonna be wild, bro. I've been bumping a lot of Bad Bunny, dude.
Oh.
Random, bro. I've been bumping a lot of I love Bad Bunny.
Which project is it? Like newer stuff or older stuff?
All of them, dude. I've been really bumping Bad Bunny, yo. Crazy, but like it's a mixture of like Bad Bunny. This is about my playlist, right? Bad Bunny, Lucky, D Savage, little bit of Juice WRLD,
R.I.P.
Facts, and Pink Panthers.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
like the joint with Ice Spice.
Oh, of course, bro. It's in my playlist, bro.
So it's like, do you just listen to them because you like the music, or do you see like yourself making that kind of music in the future?
Fire question, bro. So I actually have 2 separate playlists for that. Crazy. So the thing about me, like, and I don't know, I haven't really talked to any artist that can kind of relate to this, but every time I do listen to somebody, like, I kind of feel like, okay, I can kind of make something like this. So you kind of turn that into like inspiration, hence references and everything to make fire songs. So from from artists that I really do see myself like kind of making what they do, I have a separate playlist for it, and I have a separate playlist for like artists. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Like Pink Panthers, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's funny. So, how do you prefer to work? Like, you know, in the studio, like how is your like your work sessions like in the studio?
Bro, we what's the process? We find what we want to do, feel me? See the vibe on it, you know, test waters, you know, on the bass line and everything, and then G cooks it up, you feel me? And then I'm just here just, you know, just okay, and then, you know, we tweaking it and whatever, but I mean, process wise, I mean,
Like a routine, you know? Yeah, like a routine or anything. Like,
no, I mean, so let me see. There's really, so for me, when I do, so you're talking meaning like more of like what's the process of me making a song?
yeah, and like how like your routines, like what should I do first? Like, you know,
Oh,
'cause I know
okay,
what we
okay.
do is like we cook the beat up and like you feel
Okay,
it, like you
okay.
know,
So
like
after like the beat is cooked up, anything and everything like that, when it's like my turn to just like zone in. So the process I go to is I would say which part I'm feeling the most, right? So while I'm writing, like while you're making a beat, I'm always kind of making melodies in my head and everything like that, and kind of just seeing where am I gonna do this? Does it sound like a hook? Does it sound like a verse? You know, first of all, I got to know what I want to talk about, you know, how the beat is, what I want to talk about. And then, okay, so does this song need just straight bars? Does this song need melodies? Does this song need, you know, does it need a hook and like, you know, you know, and there's so many things. So my process, I would say, is I start with the hook first to get the vibe, then go with the verse, kind of just and then and go with the hook again or whatever we do or whatnot. So I would say, you know, I would say 1, 2, and 3. You know, a lot of artists are pretty different with it, but I don't understand. This is the thing I don't understand, right? I don't understand how. This is what J. Cole does, right? And I'm not dissing or anything. It's just there's a lot of artists who write like who write before they hear anything,
oh,
right? I've never understood that because I'm just like, okay, so how's that gonna match? Like, you know, it's just like, how's that, you know, how's that? Because I understand, like, sometimes people like to freestyle, whatever, and like, I can understand to where you can get bits and pieces of like another song pasted to here and here, but like, yo, I think J. Cole said one time that he like just writes and writes and writes and writes, and I guess he just kind of matches, you know, the sounds kind of like how I would just do vocals and you just make a beat over it, I guess.
yeah, that's basically what it is. I'm assuming that's why like J. Cole is probably like a producer, quote unquote, because he probably like helped the beat mold into his lyrics. You know?
Yeah, I can't do that. I have to always write something with the beat. Always. I can never just like if I have like a fire bar, I'll just write it down. But like I'm never just like, yo, I'm gonna write a whole song in my head while I'm like walking in Publix. You know, I'm not doing that. That's what you gotta do, bro.
So, in like terms of like getting work or like working with people, like how would you like to be approached? Do you do the DM method? Do you like going out to live shows?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, you know, I would say it all has to do with image and all has to do with like what you've done. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I've been putting a lot of artists on the. Have y'all heard about the dot cards?
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, so I got one. It's like this like NFT like card that has an NFT on it, and you like you just pull up your phone and you can tap it on there, and all my stuff pops up on your phone. You know, it's kind of like a business card. You know what I mean? Because as like I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of mixed opinions about this, but like a lot of artists kind of be like, oh yo, you know, come listen to my, you know, listen to my stuff, blah, 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 like, you know, bump it, and I'm, you know, I think like I think that's too I think that's just too much, you know, it's too desperate, you know, it's just a little bit too desperate on it. I feel like you got to be humble, you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's a business at the end of the day, you know, it's not a you know, it's not like arts and crafts, you know, in a after school project. Like, you know, it's kind of like a business. So, you know, approaching somebody DM style is, you know, the best thing. But professionally wise would be like an email. You have to find the email. You know, that's my version of like professionalism, like email and everything. Um, Approaching in person, I would say, I don't really do that. Bro. G knows I don't really do that just because like um I really wouldn't know what to say. You know what I mean? Like we're all in the same thing. For me it's just whoever clicks.
Okay.
Very because I'm just very to myself, so just whoever clicks. But the times that I've definitely been like, yo, blah 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 blah. You introduce yourself and whatnot. Type of what you're doing, what currently you're working on, and kind of like be like, oh, I see myself doing this with you and you and you. We should set it up, type of deal.
So we're gonna probably divert it a little bit from like the music stuff and just like kind of more personal questions. Do you have any interests like outside of music? And then like any like hobbies or any like stuff you like to watch, maybe TV shows or like sports.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, dude, bro, absolutely, bro. Dude, like G knows, bro. I'm super into anime. Dude, I play a bunch of video games. I watch a bunch of YouTube, bunch of random things on YouTube, dude. What else? Do I go to Disney with my girlfriend, dude? you know? Yeah, no, I whenever I have like, time to just to myself, dude, I'm just either, playing P5, you know what I mean? Like either that, chilling watching YouTube.
Hold up. So give me your top 5 all time anime. Come on.
All right, so I could definitely do that, right? So it's definitely gonna be Samurai Champloo, Bleach. Let's do Tokyo. Let's do Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
Let's do gotta do Dragon Ball Naruto.
No AOT, no Demon Slayer.
That's top 10. That's
top 10.
Yeah, because the reason why AOT because it's just taking too long.
I know, right?
To edit. And then Demon Slayer definitely top 10, but I wouldn't put it as top 5. Demon Slayer would be like 6.
6? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'd definitely be 6. Demon Slayer is fire, bro.
Yeah, Attack on Titan is playing too much games, man.
They're on the final season right now, right?
Final season.
Bro, they've been on the final season for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Ain't never gonna end, bro.
It's dragging out so long for no reason. What else? Like other hobbies like that? Like esports, favorite team?
I've been working out. You know what I mean? I'll be hitting the bag and everything. I mean, not really like sports because I mean, we're in Florida. You can't, hooping outside. You know what I mean? You're not doing that.
Yeah, facts.
Right. Any sports outside in Florida, you're just not doing that.
About to get sunburned to oblivion, bro.
Seriously.
It's like 90 degrees outside right now.
Nah, seriously, yo. So, I mean, like hobbies-wise, I mean, I'd say big hobbies-wise, like I play a lot of like video games and streaming. I say streaming is like my hobby.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of like that and like reading, smoking and shit like that.
All right. So what is like one thing you want to happen to your life right now as like for your music career? One thing. One wish.
I want a feature with like somebody that like I want to feature with like a status of like somebody like with like D Savage and like Lucky, kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like do a feature like that with them. Because it's definitely doable, definitely realistic and doable, and that would definitely be like fire. Because obviously I bump him, bro. I already see it. I already see it, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Hit me up, bro.
Like them dropping an album.
Hit him up.
Like them dropping an album, and you're on the features like on top of that album.
Facts. Yeah. They were like, So if they were to reach out to me, yo, for like I don't know, something like that.
Not the other way around. They reaching out to you for a feature, and they pay you the big bands to hop on
what?
it.
I'm like, bro. Yo, I'm gonna be like, yo, what?
Is that what you're currently chasing right now, or are you just trying to build your own brand as you go?
Building my own brand as I go. I think that's like the reason why I'm don't really do a lot of like collaborations and whatnot, because I want to really focus on me at the end of the day and like what foundation and brand that I want to put myself on.
Bet.
All right. Well, that's all the questions we have today, man. Thank you, Aaron, a lot for coming in, bro. I really
Appreciate
appreciate
that.
it.
This was fun. This was fun, yo.
Any shout outs or like put your IG or whatever, like IG name?
My IG is childish.artist. Yo, follow me on Twitch, KIDD the artist, bro. Be twitching Monday through Friday, 9 to 8 p.m., bro. No, 8 to 9 p.m. Got it twisted.
And where can we, if anyone's interested, like where can they find your music? Are you on all streaming platforms?
You can search on my music on anything you want. Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, down the street, anything. All you have to do is search up K.T.A and I'm popping up first.
Yes, sir. And then any like songs, notable songs, anything you want to like share to everybody?
Listen, bro. Rage Kid, 64, No More Heroes Freestyle, Heartbreak Motel. What else we got? Draken, what was it? Oh, I forgot that name. What was it? So anyways, Draken
yeah,
started
the last
blasting
thing,
that way. Oh my gosh, what else? Everything, just everything, bro.
For sure. And are you dropping anything soon? Anytime soon?
I don't know.
All right.
No, I was kidding. Hell yeah, we are.
All right. Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for real.
All right, man. That's it for the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys later.
All right.
Peace
See
out.
ya. Peace.